All right, welcome back, everybody. This is another episode of Fiends. I am your host, Eli Doyle. I'm joined, as always, by Richie Benz. How are you doing on this fine Wednesday, September 20th, Richie Benz?
Doing great. Giants won. Feeling good.
Yeah, big win against Josh Dobbs. Had to climb the mountain there.
Oh, win,
Bam, bam, bam.
win's a win. Win's a win, baby.
It's a win. Almost just knocked my mic out there. Let's talk about last week quickly. Recap. I picked four more games, picked four more picks, I should say. Four more picks. I went 7-3 overall. You went 4-2. Nice, very nice week, Richie. Very nice week. If you would have stayed away from Denver like I advised you, you would have went 4-1. Anyway, um, we talked about this a little bit pre-show. We're wearing the fedoras. Uh, we don't care. If you don't like them, who cares? Who cares? You're
Yeah.
taking life too seriously. Anyway, next week, big game coming up. We'll get into the game later. Um, Richie's favorite player, Tua Tagovailoa versus my favorite player, Russell Wilson. They're playing each other. I'm giving Rich. Richie's giving me. I'm giving Richie 3 points. All right,
Three and a half. Three and a half,
half,
dude.
3.5. Okay, that's what we agreed on. Let me make sure I wrote it down right. oh wait, side bet. Yeah, see, I didn't write it down right. I have Miami minus 3.5. Loser has to wear the hat next week. Richie's quote was 0-3 teams don't make the playoffs. Broncos have to win. I say nah nah. Anyway, you have anything to say, Richie, on your last week?
I'm just kind of really happy about the Giants. I mean, watching that game was very stressful in the first half, but in the second half, him turning around, and doing something, it's never really been done before as a quarterback was really amazing to see as a Giants fan. And I'm happy that my lock of the week won as well. The Panthers, yeah, get away from them. Never bet them again because that was scary. Had to come down to literally the last play of the game there for them to come back and hit a backdoor cover. But other than that, it was a great week of football. I did great in my sports betting. So yeah, move on.
Yeah, congratulations, Richie. Congratulations. A round of applause. Round of the crowd loves you here. They're eating you out. They can't get enough of you. You can follow Richie on the Action Network if you look up Richie Benz and you find the picture of Zach Galifianakis from The Hangover. Yep, there it is. Yep, yep, there it is. You can follow all his picks on the Action Network. That's for more than just the NFL that we cover here. That's what else we got? College football right now too.
Yeah, call it great week of college football coming out. I mean, this is looking ahead. I saw a lot of look those Notre Dame fans out there. It's gonna be a great
Uh
game to
oh.
watch.
Uh oh. Do you hear that? That means bonus pick. Bonus pick. Notre
Um,
Dame money line. Notre Dame money line. Go get them. It doesn't even matter what the line is. Whatever it is, they're gonna be plus. Go get it. Go get it. Money line. Notre Dame money line.
Notre Dame fans. I already got 3.5. Got 3.5 already.
They're gonna cover. Great teams covered. These headphones are effing with me. See, that's restraint right there, Richie. I didn't say the F word. That's restraint, but brother.
Good, good.
Let's get into it. Let's get into this week a little bit. Let's talk about your top five from last week. Your top five, week two, you had in descending order: one, Chiefs; two, 49ers; three, Eagles; four, Ravens; and five, Jets. Of course, we recorded last week on a Monday when Eric Rogers got his Achilles diagnosis. Yes, prayers, A Rod. Also, prayers to Nick Chubb. Devastating injury on Monday Night Football. Season's done. Possibly career threatening. That's what the experts on Twitter are saying. Twitter doctors saying career threatening.
Yeah, that's so sad.
So sad. Great runner. Hope he comes back. Thoughts and prayers to both of them. Let's get into your top five this week, shall we?
Yeah, when we start from number one or five, backwards
Five,
or
of course. You always have to go.
oh, I
Well,
mean it.
yeah, go
Yeah,
for it. No, go for it.
go from five. Yeah, I mean everything's pretty much the same. I'm just kind of flipping number five there because we recorded Aaron Rodgers is still in. That so I got to move him out. I mean, I don't have much faith in Zach Wilson enough to take him to all the way to the playoffs. You never know. He could, and then Aaron Rodgers come back and then be in the playoffs. That'd be pretty cool to see. But I'm gonna move the Bills to number five. I mean, team. I like Josh Allen. He showed up. He put up 30. It was it 38 points they put 38 points against not the best team, not the best defense, but they still showed up, came back from the week before that. So I'm gonna put them at number five. And I'm not. People would say that the Dolphins maybe. Go ahead.
I'm an Eagles fan, obviously.
Yeah.
There's gonna be Cowboys critics coming for you eventually.
Oh, I know, but I know. I'm just not big on that offense yet, dude. I'm not seeing enough. I'm seeing their defense just take over games, which they don't have to do much on offense really because their defense is that good. But
Yeah, but
until I see until I see some offense, I'm not putting them in my top five yet. I mean, they could be there.
would you say the same if like Christian McCaffrey wasn't running wild on the Niners?
The deniers would still be the same. That team's pretty equal. Kyle kind of wants that offensive run how they're doing right now. Just do the short passes, make a play here and there, and then let. But the 49ers offense is better than Dallas's offense, and that's a fact.
Yeah,
But so
I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree with that.
and
But
more playmakers on offense as well too for the 49ers.
so Miami, Dallas, are they're safe to say they're in consideration?
Yeah, they're up there. Yeah, I'd probably put them right behind the Bills and really right behind the Bills and Ravens really.
All right.
So yeah, number five Bills, and then the Ravens, man, they impressed me again last week. They beat since they beat Cincy, and Cincy was at home, correct? They were at home, pretty sure.
I do not remember. I kind of think that game was in
Yeah,
Baltimore. I could be
I'm
wrong. I don't know.
yeah,
Um, I didn't think. See, I wasn't impressed by the Ravens. I bet the Ravens. Of course, they were getting points, but I just wasn't impressed by the Bengals.
yeah. I don't know. I don't. It's a fluky with them, fluky. But I like the Ravens at four. I think they're playing good. I don't think Lamar Jackson's at his full potential. I think it's early in the season. And I like Zay Flowers out there. I like Bateman. He's been under the radar. Mark Andrews. They have a lot of weapons.
Yeah,
So we'll see. I know JK being hurt now is kind of gonna hurt him, but yeah,
Justice
I'm gonna
Hill.
stay. Yeah, he's
That kid
not
looked
bad.
good.
Yeah, he's not bad. Their defense is pretty solid too, so don't forget about them. So yeah, I'm putting them at number four. They're still gonna stay there. And then number three, your Eagles. They haven't really been showing me enough on offense yet. But I know they put up a lot of points against Minnesota, the bad defense. But number three is a good spot to be on my power rankings.
Just wait, like Coach Prime said, we're coming.
Yeah, yeah.
You know
And then
what?
number
Another pick. Another pick. Take Colorado on the spread. I don't know who they're playing, but
they're
take
playing.
Colorado.
Are they playing Oregon?
Oh wait. Oh yeah, they're playing Oregon. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind.
It's like
Take a
it's
money line. Take a money line.
a lot of points, a lot of
Take
points.
a
But
money line.
I don't know.
Wait, Colorado's probably getting points. Take the spread. Anyway,
Yeah,
back to your top five. Back to your top five. Back to your top
yeah, yeah. And then number two, got the 49ers. Just they're playing good overall, both sides of the ball. So I'm gonna keep number two. I like they're doing on offense. Not really have to do much because they do have McCaffrey there. Number one, I got the Chiefs there. Came back. Didn't really have a lot sparking on offense last week. I know they won 17-9, but I like their offense. Mahomes there, Kelsey's back and in the routine, so they're gonna be number one for me.
There was no jagging off this week for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Chiefs came to play. It was a great week to have the Jaguars kicker in fantasy though. That was me. Thank you.
Jaguars.
Let's quick recap your top five then. So from what I'm hearing, start out Richie top five. We have the Chiefs at one, 49ers at two, correct? Eagles at three, Ravens at four, and joining the Immaculate Bunch. Who was it, Richie?
The Buffalo Bills.
Buffalo Bills. All righty. Sweet. Nice. Nice. We got a nice little top five there. Great.
There we
Glad
go.
to,
There we go.
glad to see a little bit of fluctuation. Glad to see a little bit. I think we'll get more as the year comes. A lot of people hating on your Ravens pick at four. I don't mind it. I don't mind it until the Ravens show you something. Otherwise, I think why?
Yeah, I mean,
How could you
they,
not look like that?
yeah, both sides of the ball. They're playing good. They're not really showing me a lot of offense yet, but I think they're gonna get there. I like Lamar Jackson. A lot of people are haters of him. I like him.
Yeah, yeah. I agree too. Just making our lock picks here.
You got my lock, right? It's locked in, right?
Yep, it's all locked in. It's all locked in. Let me lock mine in quick, and then we'll get right to our games this week. A lot of stinker games. The stinky week. The stinky
It
week, Richie.
there's just one game out there. It's literally a coin flip. So I hope we get to that
Oh,
game.
I know. We're gonna get there. I saw it.
It's a nasty game. Both teams, ooh, fighting for their lives, buddy.
Fighting, fighting hard. Let's get into it, brother.
Fighting
Thursday
Irish.
night. Who's our Thursday night game this week? Who are we lucky
Ooh,
enough?
hoo, 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 hoo.
Knock it off. This is a blowout. uh, the Giants are traveling west. The G-men going out west. They are getting 10.5 on the road, minus 118, plus 410 on the money line for the New York Giants. Over-unders 44 against the San Francisco 49ers. What am I taking here, Richie? And don't tell me the Giants spread.
We're taking the Giants, baby, spread 10.5. You're gonna give me 10.5 with this team that just showed me a lot of offense last week. I know Saquon's out. I know he's out. That's just a huge hit. Pray to Saquon and get back healthy, baby. Let's get back to it. But Giants 10.5, dude. Give me the points here. I'm a Giants fan. I might be a little biased here, but that is I actually did bet this a couple days ago. It's still sitting at 10.5. So if you can get it, I'd get it now. Maybe sprinkle a little, $10, something small, just to, be able to enjoy the game.
This is just out of spite. I'm gonna take the Niners just because you reminded me that Saquon Barkley is out.
So sad. But I think, I
This
really
spread is
do.
gonna be 12 by game.
I don't think so. I think 10.5 is a good spread for the nah. You know what? Giants be giving points in this game.
All right, all right. Next game, we're getting to the Sunday early slate here. The Tennessee Titans traveling to the Browns. The Titans are road dogs, plus 3.5, minus 120, plus 140 on the money line for the Titans, and the over under is 39.5. I'm gonna stay away from this game, Richie. What are you doing?
Yeah, I actually bet the Titans early in the week at 4.5, even before Chubb was out. But yeah, this will be one of my bets. You can write down your little note card because I like Titans plus 3.5. Because I know I looked at it before and Chubb was in, but now that he's out, it looks even better because that was the best player on their team. And they didn't really show me much on offense. The Browns. Watson was thrown to the defense a lot. I mean, a lot of sacks, but that Steelers defense is legit. Overall, though, I like Derrick Henry. I know he was questionable today, a little hurting, but I like Titans. I think it's a good spot for them you know, to start to fight and to beat the Browns. If it's Brown flush, that's what they say. So
I
give them.
recognize this, Richie. You're a motivated man. You're a motivated man, and I know
Yes,
that's
sir.
scary. Give me the Titans and the points. I added it to the card. I added it to the card.
There you go, baby.
Moving along, moving along. A central game. Um, uh, what do you think about this? The Chargers on
That's
the road, on the road in Minnesota. They are road favorites, minus 1.5 right now. For minus 102, the money line right now. It's hard to say who's going to be the favorite and the dog come Sunday. Because right now you got the Chargers sitting at like minus 112 and you got Minnesota at minus 104. The over under in the game is 53.5. They're scoring points and nobody's stopping it. Um
don't do it.
Scares me.
Don't do it.
What?
Don't do
I'm
it.
not. I'm not. I'm not.
Yeah,
No, I'm not. I'm not. What do you like here? Give me some wisdom. I know you're a
dude.
motivated man.
Yeah, I'm a motivational speaker, but this this game is so tough. This is a game where I'm just gonna stay away because I don't know who's gonna win. I don't know what's gonna happen, and the over under is high, man. I mean, you get two picks and like near the red zone, man. This game's going under, but I just really don't know. I'm gonna lean towards the Vikings here just because they're at home. I really am, and
I'm
I and I
taking.
like um and I like Cam Akers. Cam Akers just got there
I was
too,
just gonna bring that up. I was gonna say I like that they're trying to make deals. I like that shit's going on there. They're trying to improve.
trying to win. Yeah.
You mean the Vik? I don't like that we're kind of on the same page here. But like I said, you're a motivated man. Give me, give us both the Vikings money.
Yeah, I don't think that's one of my bets, but I'm gonna lean towards you. You know what I mean? I got leans and I have bets. So you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm putting it on the card.
Oh, it's on the card then.
Next game, division game. Patriots at Jets. Man, the Jets just looked as
Ah,
what he probably expected, right? If you're not a Jets fan.
yeah,
Dropped out of your top five, probably out of everybody's top 10. That
Aaron
defense
Rodgers.
is legit, but the problem is just we know where the problem is. It's at quarterback. Um, it's just a shame. It really is. Uh, the Patriots are road favorites at MetLife. Minus or yeah, road favorites minus 2.5, minus 115. The money line's 148. Minus for the Patriots, and the over unders 37. 37. A mere 37. We talked about
Yeah.
restraint. We talked about restraint. I'm not going to do it.
Wow, that's good. It's good. Um, yeah, this game's tough, man. I mean, Jets are at home. That's the big thing. I love the Jets defense. Once again, they're number one in my head for defense. I just don't know. I really don't know again, dude. I see I think the Patriots are gonna win, but I'm a bigger Jets fan here. I like the Jets. I want to see them win, but I think the Patriots are gonna win this game because I don't think Bill Belichick wants to start off 0-3. That's a guy that hates to lose, hates to lose. So I'm gonna have to go with the Patriots, man. It's so sad to say. I really am. Minus 2.5. I know the Jets are at home. Defense is stacked. Love Garrett Wilson. But I gotta take the Patriots, man. Minus 2.5 here. And it's a good line. I like the Patriots. So
I'm taking the Jets money line.
there you go. And
I think they're going to find some way to keep up, and that defense is just going to be able to contain. I like. There's just not a weak spot of that defense, is there?
no, they're so good.
It
So
was
good.
supposed to be at safety, right? And next thing you know, their starting safety picked off Josh Allen 3 times in one game.
Yeah, what was his name? Whitehead or something like that, number three?
Whitehead, I believe.
Number
Uh,
four.
so yeah, that's why I'm taking the Jets money line. I think that I'm putting all my chips on those.
You know what? You know what? Erase that. Hope that was in pencil, not pen,
It's
because
pencil.
nice, nice. Yeah, we're gonna switch to the Jets now. You gotta move to the Jets just because I like the Jets, man. I like the green. I like the home. I like the home. I think Bill Belichick's gonna start 0-3, and it's gonna be massive. Give me the Jets, not the money line. Actually, yeah, you know what? Money lines doesn't even matter.
That's the point. That's yeah.
Yeah.
Moving along, Buffalo at Washington. Buffalo's road favorite, minus 6.5, minus 110. They're minus 270 on the money line. The over under is 43.5. Are you ready, Richie? Are you ready? Are you ready? Over. Over.
Over, 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 over.
This game's going far beyond 43.5. That's Bills, Commanders, over 43.5. What do you like here, Richie? What do you like?
You know what, man? I like the Commanders. That's one of my bets. Commanders plus 6.5. I really do like the Commanders. They're at home. They're 2-0. A lot of momentum here. I think the home field is the key here. 6.5 is
I
kind of
like that pick. I like that
you
pick.
know yeah, they get the 7. Sprinkle a lot more on it, buddy, because 7's a good number to have. But I do like 6.5. I like what they're doing on offense. I mean, I haven't really seen so like a lot from Howell yet, but uh, they don't have to do much. I like their defense is playing good too, even though they gave a lot against Denver last week. They're still playing good.
Yeah.
Short passes, get Dotson going this week. That's a big guy to get going. So, and Scary Terry out there. So yeah, give me. I like the Commanders. It's one of my bets plus 6.5.
I like that pick. I respect that pick. Moving right along, we have an AFC divisional game. Texans at Jags. Uh, the Jags at home, minus 8.5 for minus 110, minus 420 on the money line. The over under is 44.5. I'm gonna probably stay away from this game, Rich. Um, I don't know. Jags really looked off last week, and the Texans looked, I thought, a little better than I expected. I mean, the Colts still ran away with it, but they looked better than expected, I think.
Yeah. I'm also not going to bet this game, but if I had to lean, I would lean towards the Texans just because I like the points here. I think, they're moving some sort in the right direction, with that team.
Another team from that division, the Indianapolis Colts, coming off a big divisional win last week over the Texans. They're traveling to Baltimore. Another team that won big in the divisional game last week. The Colts are getting 7.5 points plus 100 in Baltimore. The Colts and the money line are plus 315. The over unders 45.5. It's a going over. This is going to be like uh well, it depends really if Anthony Richards is playing. I think Gardner Minshew scores them a couple touchdowns. I don't think he can get them in 20s. I think the Ravens are going for 30 points easily. Um, and basically, I'm going to put the clause asterisk in here. If Anthony Richardson plays, I don't think he's been ruled out yet. If AR plays, I'm taking the over at 45.5.
Hmm.
You like anything here, Richie?
Yeah, I actually like the under. I'm gonna go out opposite side of you. A little.
So I'm putting an asterisk on it. I'll allow you to put an asterisk.
No, no, I like the under no matter what. Actually, I don't care who's
Wow.
in.
Oh. Ooh. All right. Now I like it
I
even more, bitch.
Yeah, I actually love the under.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. You're on the under. I'm on the over. 45.5. Line under 45.5. Let's move right along here, Richie, shall we? The Falcons at Detroit. The Falcons are getting 3.5 points on the road, minus 115, plus 138 in the money line. Good value there. The over under is 46.5.
Hitting the over, buddy.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not feeling this one. Both these teams, I think, are due down weeks in points. I like the Lions' defense. Uh, I like that matchup really a lot. I think that's going to be like great football to watch. The Falcons' offense versus the Lions' defense specifically. Do you like anything in this game?
I do not. These teams are pretty very equal here. I mean, Falcons they're on a run. They're 2-0. So staying hot like they're doing on their offense. Using uh Ritter as the he can run, throw it here and there, little short passes. But yeah, they're 2-0. I love Robinson too at running back. So they're a good team. It's gonna be a great game to watch. Yeah, just a battle.
Next game, Saints at Packers. The Saints +2, another one of those weird lines. +2 on the road in Green Bay. Plus 108, New Orleans on the money line. The over under is 42.5. Um, I should have checked the weather for this game, but I like the over. 42.5. I'm on it. Saints, Packers. What do you like here? Anything?
I do like the over too, dude. I really do. I think Derek Carr gets his offense running here with Olave, and I like the over. I think Jordan Love's gonna be able to throw 2 touchdowns too. So I do lean the under. I like the number. Yeah, when does Alvin come back? Kamara? She,
We not this week. No, I
next week, right?
think so.
Yeah.
Week 5. It was a 3 or 4 week suspension.
Hey, the Saint that division's good. The Saints are 2-0 as well. They're moving good. So they should get that offense going a little more. Their defense is good. They just got the offense a little, start to throw the ball more and throw some touchdowns. Get Michael Thomas in as well.
All right, this is our next game here is our little side bet game. Of course, I'm taking 3.5 points with Miami. Giving you 3.5 with Denver. But the actual spread is 6.5. Are you on Denver here at 6.5? The over under is 48.5. I'm not touching it.
Let's ride, baby. Let's ride. That's all I got to say. I love Denver in this spot. Teams that go 0-3, very hard to make the playoffs. I think Denver's still a team that can make a playoff run. I think they really could. I like Russell Wilson. He looks a lot better than last year. I mean, fine putting up points on offense. The only problem is you got to be able to have a good defense. But overall, I think the Broncos have to win this game. Um, I really do think the Broncos are going to win this game straight up. I really do. I think they're going to stun the Dolphins. Tua's going to throw probably 2 picks in this game. I love the Broncos plus 6.5. That is one of my bets. That could be written down in Sharpie, big Sharpie.
What's that?
The game you can write down big Sharpie if you want to, because that's
Sure.
definitely yeah.
All
That
right.
was close to be one of my locks actually. The plus 6.5. It gets a 7, buddy. I'm putting the house on it, and That's all I really got. I don't really have a house, but
I feel you, brother. Let's move right along here. The Panthers at Seahawks. Panthers are getting 6 points in Seattle, -108. They're +210 on the money line. The over under is 42. Are you running far away from Bryce Young, Frank Reich, and the Carolina Panthers?
that offense, man, I just don't. They only have one guy that can actually catch the ball there, and that's Adam Thielen. He's getting
Yeah,
old. Yeah,
yeah.
they only have one guy there, and they don't really they used they used Hayden, they've Hayden Hurst, they 81. They used him a couple times, but they didn't really use him last week. They gotta start, maybe some play actions more. I don't really know what that team is like hard to watch sometimes, especially that primetime game. But honestly, man, I lean towards the Seahawks more here, -6.
Are
But
you
I'm
on
not.
it?
It's not. It's
I'll
not.
take.
It's
I'm
not one
taking
of
it.
my bets. No, it's not. It's too tough a game. Not one of my bets. I'm just saying it's a lean -6 Seahawks. I think the Seahawks are a good team too. I like Gino. I like DK a lot. I like Lockett. I like Walker. So give me him.
I like the Seahawks in this game, and I think they win by like 9. So, ah,
Nine.
yeah, maybe double digits. Um, let's keep moving right along here, brother, shall we? The Dallas Cowboys playing the worst team in the NFL, the Arizona Cardinals. Uh, the Cardinals are getting 12.5 points at home against them boys. They're they're plus 570 on the money line, and the over under is 43. Um, I was really thinking about taking the over here, but I'm not. I'm just not going to bet this game.
Yeah, I like that you're not taking the over because that Dallas defense is legit. I don't know if the Cardinals are gonna be able to score. This is actually I'm thinking about it. I think I am gonna take the Cowboys. I don't know if you're in any survivors, but this is my survivor pick this week. Minus a 12. You gotta look at lines. So I like him in my survivor.
All right, all right. Sunday night, Pittsburgh Steelers, big defensive game. Offense still looks terrible. Defense looks awesome. Playing the Raiders, who knows what the hell is going on there? It's in Vegas. It'll be a big game. Excuse me, a big game atmosphere. Two old school classic teams. The Steelers are getting 2.5 in Vegas. The over unders 43. The Steelers on the money line are plus 130. I think there's some good value there. I'm going to be on the points. Give me the Steelers and the points here. I think the Steelers are the better team, and when the better team get the points, you take that.
Plus a 2.5. You said, all right?
2.5, yes.
Yeah. Tough game here. Afternoon game, 425. I kind of lean the Raiders, man. Raiders at home. I'm not believing in that Steelers offense yet. I'm not seeing anything. Their defense almost had as many points as their offense did. Their defense had 14 points. Without their defense, they don't win that game last week. They're 0-2. So I like the Raiders here at home. I think it's a good time too for the Raiders to actually, come in pumped, have some time to get in there. You know, Energy is going to be rocking in that stadium. But yeah, give me the that's one of my bets. Write that down in pencil right there in the flashcard.
Did it.
Mi-
It's on it.
minus 2.5. I like the Raiders, David. Give me the Raiders.
I'm on the Steelers. So next game, Monday night. Monday night, the first of two. Monday night, the Eagles at Bucks. The Eagles are road favorites, -4.5, -115, -230 on the money line for Philadelphia. And the over under is 46. You know where I'm going with this. I like the over.
Buccaneers. Oh.
I like the Eagles -4, and I like the over of 46. Anything, Rich? I know. Go ahead.
Who
Try to
bets?
top the box.
Yeah, two two bets in one game, huh?
Yes.
A little dangerous, a little dangerous. Might as well as parlay 'em, I like it that much. But Buccaneers, I like the Buccaneers this game. Eagles not showing me much on offense. So Buccaneers at home. That's the big thing for me. They're 2-0. They're Baker's doing good. So give me the Raiders. I mean, yeah, not the Raiders. The Raiders. The Buccaneers here plus 4.5. I like them. Write it down the flashcard. It's gonna be a close game, night game, prime time. Give me the Buccaneers, baby.
Yeah, yeah,
Godwin's
yeah,
gonna have
whatever. Bird's probably gonna run them over. Let's get into our locks. You ready for the locks, Rich? You ready for the locks? I'll go first as always. if you are smart and you are looking at the games this week and you notice which games we didn't pick, you could figure it out where which games we're picking here for our locks. I'll give you mine first. I mentioned the Cardinals are the worst team in in football earlier. I may be wrong. It may be the Chicago Bears. It's burning down. I don't know if you're keeping up with what happened today at the time of recording, September 20th. Justin
Coaching.
Fields was talking to the media this morning about coaching needs to be better. That's a little out of context, but basically he said that something about the way he's being coached isn't necessarily clicking, I guess. Um, and also something's going on with their defensive coordinator. He may be a kitty diddler. Um, there were rumors that they were rated today. I think they've come out as false since. Um, but who knows? He's since resigned. I believe his name was Alan Williams. Um, but yeah, I'm taking the Chiefs minus 12 and a half, basically because the Bears are terrible. Um, if the Chiefs screw me on this, I'll be the Chiefs' biggest hater, basically, for the rest of the year. And that's all there is to it. Are you betting this game at all, Richie?
I am not. The Bears get the 14 though, 14 points. They might, after what's
I,
going on. I don't think so, but I'm staying away from this game. I do lean towards the Chiefs just because I love Mahomes and they're at home, of course.
who's
So
his backup?
who?
Mahomes. Chad Henne
It's Mahomes.
retired. No, no, but who's
Remember,
his backup?
I'm not sure. I don't want to think about his backups. I love Mahomes.
Yeah, well, his backup might be playing by halftime. Um, I was just trying to figure that out. I knew Chad Henne retired because he was actually signing bobbleheads at Wilson Westlawn High School about two weekends ago. Anyway, your big lock of the week. I believe we are traveling to get all the way down to the bottom of the screen here. A Super Bowl rematch from just a few years ago. You're having big money flashbacks, Richie. Big want to
Yeah.
pick this game. Rams at Bengals. The Rams are getting 2.5 in Cincinnati. They're plus 124 on the money line. The over under is 43.5. What do you like here, Richie?
Yeah, I like the Bengals here. 7:15 on a Monday. I think the Bengals have to get back on track. And the big thing is they're at home here. Not showing me much on offense. It's kind of a letdown start for the Bengals. I think the Bengals get back on track though once again. Get Jamar going, get him rolling, get Joe Mixon going, And I know Joe Burrow, he should play. I know everyone was talking he might not play. He's hurt a little bit here and there. But the Bengals are going to get back on track here. I like the Bengals. I already bet them earlier in the week. Got them at like minus 1.5, but I'd still like them at -2, -2.5. So give me the Bengals here getting back on track on a Monday night, baby. 7:15. Lock in.
I just did the math, and remember how I told you I hate this week? I made 11 picks. You made 10. That's not including our locks. I mean, just add one each.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a good week. It was a good week. I like these games a little bit more now that we talked them out. Now that we talked them out, we were really together early. We were really in sync. Somewhere along there, we kind of split off, and that's good. People really need to find that in life. Need to be not afraid to venture out on their own, right?
Yes, sir.
You'll see when I'm right again, um, with a couple of those picks, and we'll be back next week. Is there anything you need to get in here, Richie, before we wrap up
Um,
this glorious episode on this Wednesday, September 20th?
yeah, the two big things is my lock. My lock's gonna hit. The Bengals are gonna win. And the
You're
other one is
500.
what?
You're 500.
Yep. And then you got I think you'll be wearing this hat next week because Denver Broncos are gonna beat Miami, and Miami's at home. They're gonna shut them up. And there is one more thing. I'll add one more. You got the whiteout this week, so it's gonna be a great game to watch. Don't forget about that. It's gonna be packed house. Um, so yeah, it's gonna be exciting.
Playing Iowa,
Especially
right?
what?
Penn State's playing Iowa.
Yeah, it's the whiteout, so that's gonna be
What's
exciting to
what's
watch
the
too.
line on that game? Like Penn State minus 25.5.
No, it's actually 14.5. I might like
Oh,
Iowa.
close game, 2 touchdowns, huh?
Yeah, bad whiteout pick to be honest. If I Iowa, make it something like 3.5, a good game, Michigan
Is
would
what
be
it
great.
is. Is what it is, brother.
Is
I
baby.
gave you my bonus pick of the week, Notre Dame money line. You have any bonus picks here quickly before we wrap this one up?
Um, Not really. No, I actually let me check the quick cap real quick. Let's see what I have. See what I have out already. Oh, I did take yeah, Notre Dame's the one I like too. Notre Dame plus 3.5. I really do like. I took them earlier. Got the 0.5 help there. And then I took the over in the Clemson game's gonna be a great game as well.
Who does Clemson got?
They got Florida State, I
Florida
think.
State.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's gonna be a great plus 2.5 only. I do see the Tigers winning
What's
that game too.
what's the over under?
55.5, and I did hit the over.
Yeah, I'll probably be on that as well. I'll probably be on that as
Good
well.
one.
All right, let's wrap this some bitch up. I'm Eli Doyle. This was Richie Benz, and as always, this has been another episode of Pick Fiends, and we'll see you next week when we keep on rolling here, right, Richie? Let's keep rolling, brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.